person climbing a tree or something.
Okay. So we see the bike and all of that stuff. Okay, let's go over to the bike.
Okay.
Let's go over there real quick. All right.
And which?
They're gonna bite, right?
Yep.
I ain't never met you in person, right?
No, sir. I don't
know you, right?
No, sir.
Okay, right. I don't know. This is not some setup thing that I did or something. I don't know I did not even bring him up. The moderators brought him up here. So not only is you see the bike, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not only is this a bike, it shows that they will perpetuate the wheel because we are too advanced to even ride on wheels. We flew everywhere. Like I keep telling everybody. You see right here, you see the eye, the eyebrow, the nose, the mouth, and the chin. You can even see the beanie hat of the Slavic man. He got he riding this bike, right?
Okay, yeah.
You see that?
I see it now, yes.
Okay, now we see that because these people said, oh, we must have had bikes back then. Nah, this is telling you a story. Okay? It's telling you how the slaves, right? I showed you the picture of the slave, right? Let me show you the picture. You see? This is a real-time picture of the Barbary slave trade.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
You see they got the beanie hat on and everything, just like you see in that image, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, back to the image. And you can see, don't say nothing in the chat for the Jaguar, but y'all should already know that. You see right here. It shows how the slaves would go from the slave and then try to give us their story, right? Call us the slaves. They go from the slaves to the NFL owners. I'm going to show you. Look. Go from the slaves to the NFL owners. Look. You can see by the Patriots logo, the eye, the nose, the mouth, and the chin of the Patriots logo.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see why? So wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
As you can see here. You see? By the And you can see by the enhancements, the old prints that combine these images of that Slavic man I just showed you in that separate document to the actual John and showed and gave you enhancements. So it shows the beanie hat, everything that they went through, right? Shows that they would go to the NFL owners. And actually the NFL owners is sitting right up in here in this little skybox joint right here. I ain't going into them because I had already showed, that's me doing the whole translation. There's a lot more to the translation than I'm showing. You see what I'm saying? But I want to get to a part because I need you to understand where we're at right now. You see what I'm saying?
Cool.
Okay. But you clearly see that is the Patriots.
I clearly see that. Yes, sir. That's there.
For the people who don't know what the Patriots logo looks like. Why is that? Okay. Okay. Still got your glasses on?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, cool. Good, because now come your part of the translation. All right? I'm going to help you, but I ain't going to tell you. I'm just going to ask you, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to move from left to right. All right? Here we go. Here's the whale.
There's the
right?
will. Yes, sir. There's the
Or
will.
excuse me, and what is that? You know, what is that?
That's a will.
That is a will, right?
Yeah.
Not bad. We just seen the bike, so it's not like he doesn't know that that's a will. What else do you see?
Let's see.
Don't overthink it. Just go ahead. Tell me what you see, man.
Just it looks like just a bunch of. Look like I see some a head with some horns on it.
You see
Look
a
like
dude
it's
here?
a sheep. Yeah, right there. It's about a
Okay, you
sheep
see
head.
him. Okay, you see a guy. All right, you see a guy in
Yeah.
that. Okay, what's happening right here?
He's falling and his hand is on the ground.
Okay, that's right. He's falling backwards. Stands on the ground. He's clutching this like scroll-looking junk, right?
Yeah.
Why is he falling backwards though?
Maybe he got pushed.
It looks like the bike is running that whatever's in his hand over, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we want to be clear.
Okay.
What else do you see? You see this up here? What's this?
That's the man, and can't see that.
It looks like a foot, man. A foot.
Okay.
A boot. Okay, or is that a boot?
Yeah. It can. Yeah, I guess it can be a boot. Yeah.
If you look right here, you can see a whole foot coming down on his chest right there. You see the foot right there?
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay, so they got this person in a bad way, brother?
They do.
They hopping on this man. They running over his knowledge and they trampling him.
Stepping
Right?
on him. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And we look, there's a face, there's a person up here who's doing the trampling.
Yeah. You have to slide it down a little bit.
I'm gonna zoom in for you.
There's the face.
Yeah. Chin,
Nose.
the mouth,
Eyes.
the
Nose.
nose.
Yep.
You can see the suit. They gave him superhero glasses because everybody's making him out to be a superhero right now. You see his swoopy haircut and his hair. Who's that, man?
Who is that? I see the picture, but who is that?
Who is that, man?
Trump. Hold on, put it back on the bricks.
Look, I ain't tell you.
Trump. Put it back on the bricks, man.
Is that him?
That could be him, yes, sir. Yeah. I see it now. Once you point it out, I can see it. It looked like another eye right beside him.
Yeah,
Right
but I'm
in
gonna
front
show
of
it to
him.
you. Look, let's get it back to the enhancements. You see it right there, right? This
Yep.
eye right here.
There's an eye right there.
Nose, mouth.
Right.
You got a sharp tooth, long tooth, and a chin of the reptilian pressing him.
That's what I was gonna say. It looked like a reptilian.
It shows that, yeah, that is him. And it shows that he's the face of the fall. Shows that the reptilians is pressing him, and literally the shapeshifters is pressing him straight up. And yes, he is written in a lot of different things from around the world. Like that he's the face of the fall.
So that's his foot on the person's that has the stroll in the hand.
Exactly. They're trampling with the politics. That's what it's showing. It shows that they use The Slavic people will become the NFL owners and even the president, right?
Right.
In their fall, right? Because it shows what now when you see that and you know that, you can start putting the rest of this together. You start seeing like, oh yeah, you start seeing airplanes and all. You start like, oh whoa, yeah, I know what's going on now. You see, because you're not on their timeline. You see, I just took you off their timelines with what I did. But it shows that they use the Slavic people, the real slaves, that call you slave because they really are the slave. And it shows that they are the slaves in here. You see, that's why they can't culturally appropriate this right here. That's why I had no, you see, because it shows that you're the slaves.
Right.
That you would go to the NFL owner and even the president, but that you use the NFL, football, basketball, and all these different sports and all of this stuff, different things, to run over the knowledge that I'm talking about right now, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Keep this hidden, and you try to trample the people who are pushing it. That's why they took a hold of this platform, and when I drop like literally Nobel Peace Prize worthy translations like this, they go unheard, and people were like, "Oh, well, there was a dog," and on your news, well, man, and on some brighter news, in your evening news, they were like, "A dog came out with a big stick out of just swam across the thing," and they'll report on that.
Right.
You see, in their politics, breaking news, politics, they did this, and breaking news, and then you got homeboy Aaron Parnas talking about breaking news. He's employed by these people because his people are the ones who got that man up there doing all that to try to confuse everybody, to act like, because Aaron Parnas act like he's not the ones that's actually doing this stuff. They perpetuate both sides, then play the middle and fund it and make money off of it. That's why Aaron Parnas does what he does, because they're the ones who are making all of that stuff happen. That's how they argue themselves into existence. You see? So it shows that they use the politics, sports, and entertainment, the Slavic people, to trample the knowledge in the wild nature, because that's what that is, basically depicting our wild nature, because that's our innovations and all of that. You know what I mean? That nature, just like meaning like when the brother, like that real Aboriginal scientist who made plastic into high octane gasoline, 110 high octane gasoline.
Right. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
They try to knock him off. You see, because they can't do that, and plus that gets rid of their oil industry. You see,
right.
So they want to act like they're civilizers. Then the other brother who made the machine when Flint, Michigan had a water issue, he said, "Man, here's my machine that makes water out of thin air." They try to collect him, sabotage the thing, try to knock him off. That's because that right there, that machine ends up being in 5 years a machine that's this big, and then everybody's drinking endless water, and all their bottled water industry goes out of the window. You see?
Yeah.
All their industries go out the window. That's why. So they're not looked at as in the earth as a civilizer anymore. They don't want that. You see, we get the shine, and like we're supposed to, because we are the royal bloodlines that push humanity forward, and they are here to stop the growth of humanity with their sports and entertainment trash that they got our people thinking is what we're supposed to be aspiring to.
The politics.
And, you want to be the president? No, don't nobody want to be no president of nothing that you're doing. You're an invaders to the Americas. And as you can see here, that it shows that your homeboy Cheeto Dust is the face of the fall.
It's the face of the fall. As you can
see here. Yes, he's the face of the fall. So, as you can see here, I can show my princely qualities. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people up here want to claim to be royal bloodlines and all this other stuff, but you can't show your princely qualities.
Always informational, bro. You it's nothing you know what I'm saying? I did Asians get to become Native Americans. Yeah.
See. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. The planet right now is like ascending big time. Like I'm
It
getting
is.
bigger pops and everything.
It is. Hey man, I appreciate the coming up. I appreciate you having me up, man. I appreciate the knowledge, bro. Hey, I appreciate you showing me that what you just showed me. It makes sense.
Well, yeah, there's no way to really write that in these kind of words, is there?
No,
You've
it's
got
not.
to show it the way they show it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you have to read. There's no way you're going to know that unless I show you that. You see what I'm saying? There ain't no way. Ain't no way.
It
You
wasn't
got
no
to go.
way. I would never saw that if you didn't point it out. So, but that's your thing, though. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm here to do. Raise the frequency of the planet. You see, all these other people are running around here acting like that. They're me, the real Prince of Peace. I'm the real Prince of Peace. The facts. I'm the one sent here to raise the frequency of the planet, and I took the peel straight.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, big dog.
Yeah, man.
Peace.
Love the show, man. Keep up the good work, bro.
Yep. Peace.
Drop me down.
Tink Winky, Tinky Winky. Is that you? What's up? Right. You want to know if it's real or not.
Yes.
You know, if you come in here, Earthspeed's going to show you unequivocally if it's real or not.
That's what I want.
Okay. For that, we're going to need to go to this is a tomb that they just dug up in Tula, Central America. Put a 2 in the chat if you ain't never seen this. Tinky Winky, you ever seen it?
I've never seen that. I don't. It's a tomb of somebody. Maybe somebody from Egypt.
We're about to get into it. This is in Central America.
Central America.
Yeah, what they call Mexico today, Tula.
The Mayans were.
Well, yeah. The Maya don't come from Central America, though. The Maya are part of the Olmec Mississippian culture. We know this because of the Maya blue. Maya is associated with a color.
Okay.
It's called Maya blue. Yes. Maya blue was created from a certain clay in the lotus flower. That clay is native to Georgia. And it's not, you can't even barely find that clay in Central America.
Hmm.
So that's how you know that they do not come from there. But that was always honored as Ma because that's where the volcano happened that created the lands. But we're not getting into all that right now. We're going to get into that right there. Is it? We're going to get into that.
It's like a purse or something. I don't know what that is.
Well, we've seen knowledge bags all over the place, right? Here's one. Here's another one. This is not the same one I just showed you, but this is a whole nother one. We've seen these bags all over the world. See?
Yes, you can definitely tell the same thing.
So here we see another one, and we know inside those bags are knowledge, right? We're going to go get that knowledge. Go ahead, you screenshot that. Screenshot that there. Have you ever seen this? Nobody, put a 2 in the chat. You ain't never seen this. Everybody be like, what's in the bags and what does it mean and what does it say and da-da-da-da. Hey, you need to come over here and ask me and then I'll tell you what it says. Because I'm the only one on the earth that can tell you what it says. And that's a fact.
Okay. It looks like an alien there.
All right. Now, okay. You see an alien, little baby one right here, right?
Uh-huh.
Little small, little frail looking alien, right?
Yes.
Got his hand out begging, right? Look at, he's got his hand out, right? What else you see?
Someone receiving something.
You see somebody here?
Yes.
Okay, you see a dude right there?
Big alien. Yes.
You see his eye and all that, his nose, mustache, mouth, and his Fu Manchu?
Yes.
He got his arm out, right?
Yes. Holding the sun.
Well, this right here is the moon.
No.
Right? Let me zoom in. Let's zoom in real quick so you can clearly see that that's the moon. And inside of the moon, you can see it has a silhouette of a snowman. But you see the eye, the nose, and the little top hat on the snowman. Do you see that?
Oh, I see it. Yes.
Okay. Now we're seeing. Let's zoom over the dude real quick. You can see here's that alien dude that you see, right? Real frail looking alien right there, right? We do see the dude with his eye, nose, all that, right? Mouth, Fu Manchu, all that, right?
Yes.
What's this up here? You can see the sun right there.
Yes.
Let's zoom over there. Now, you see the sun. There he is, right? And he's sleeping. You see his eyebrow, his eye, his nose. And you can see this eye's coming open. Here's his mouth right here. And he's going, see?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. You can even see like in this gray area, this is a whole bunch of clouds. I'm going to show you. Look, you can see two eyes, a little nose, a little thing. And you can see he's like hovering, trying to block the sun and keep the sun gray. You see he's like putting some grayness on the sun, like clouds. You see? Watch.
Yes. It looks like something huge is like blocking it.
You see right here, this right here is a big old cloud, a plasma cloud that's blocking the sun, and it shows right here, watch. It shows so-called 3-eye Atlas come and help the sun. As you can see here, the cigar-shaped ship right there.
So this has happened before, or are they just, it's like a prophecy?
Yes, this has happened many times. That's why excuse me. That's why you experience deja vu, because we've done this thousands of times already. The so-called 3-eye Atlas, his name's not 3-eye Atlas. As you can, if you look real deep into this ship, you can see the X right there. There's an X. You see a little eye right there. You see that eye, back of the eye turns into the front of the R right here. O. K. O. Shiroko is her real name.
Shiroko,
yes. When you look up Roko, the word Roko, it means to protest or block something from happening. You see? So that shows that Shiroko, by the way, the real name of the Olmec is the Tuttle She. So that's how we know that they're our family.
Okay.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
Shiroko has a certain mission, and it shows what her mission is. It's to help the sun from them blocking, because that's what they're doing. Watch. It helps the sun. Shiroko has her own frequency. And you can see it's all yellow around her, right? She has her own frequency. So without her coming there, the sun would be all blocked up by all those clouds. You see? All those plasma clouds. But she comes and gives the sun room to move over here. You see?
I thought the sun is a fixed pattern of just. I didn't realize it was being blocked. I don't see a plasma cloud.
Exactly. I'm going to show you. He moves over here. No, it's not a fixed pattern. And that's why right now the sun is not rising all the way up in the sky and then it's setting in the west. It's not doing that. It's going across the sky right now. It isn't even supposed to be doing that until in December 26th.
Okay.
It's supposed to be going straight up in the air and then setting and going straight up and setting, straight up and setting. It's not doing that right now. It's coming up, barely up above the horizon, and then it's coming across the sky right now, like it's the solstice. Literally, it's moving side to side like this. You see, here's the sun right here, bust out of that corner. He's a little gray looking. You can see he's got one eye open, the other eye's closed, and he's screaming like, ah, looking where he's going. You see? Then he turns into the black sun. That's why we're having the solar flares and all that now. You see? And then he clicks in underneath of the clouds, which brings the jaguar. You see? All of those mythologies about and this X-Men movies and all that, those are not fake. We can actually do that stuff. When the sun light codes come around, though, you see, when the sun is over in blocked, that's why they blocked the sun, because they stole the royal birthright. Okay. The Slavic people have stole the royal birthright, which is the magical bloodlines. They just don't realize it. And they're cosmic bloodlines from around the cosmos. So now, because the frequency of the planet does that, there's a light and a dark cycle on the planet. You see? I'm going to show you. It activates the jaguar people. As you can see here, it shows, you see the eye, the nose, the mouth, the chin of the jaguar people snatching this dude. You see the dude giving up his money right there? Mm-hmm. They're stealing the harvest. They block the clouds. If you didn't have to pay rent to these people, electric, pay to drive, pay to park. Like if you go into the city and get a nice dinner, you park somewhere, they're going to be standing there with their hand out like, yeah, I was promised that spot in 1777. There'll be a pole standing there.
Yep.
There'll be a pole sitting there. You got to put money in. Like that's their spot that you got to pay to be there.
Or you get towed.
Exactly. Or they're going to put a boot on your thing, or that's them stealing your harvest. You see the basket on his back? There's a dude in here. See the eye, eyebrow, nose, mouth, and chin. And you see that arrow. It turns into an arrow that's going to that man's hand. You see? So they cool down the planet. You see, we steal their moon. They bring the moon, the Saturn shapeshifters, bring the moon, help steal the royal birthright from the real Atlanteans, right? Cool down the planet. That's why Antarctica froze. And they live in Antarctica and then shapeshift and keep entering the reality from there. Keep shapeshifting and like that. That's what they do. But you can also see the jaguar. You can see the ears right here. You can see the eye, nose, mouth. You can see the whole, like the Black Panther suit. You can see the shoulders right here, right there. And we snatch their moon. We snatch their moon up. You can see us get into our superhero bodies. And that's literally our minds will turn into where we use all of our minds again. When the sun comes all the way back. That's what we're doing here. That's what Shiroko's doing here. It takes my task here was to raise the frequency of the planet. That's my job. That pushes the other frequencies that are above my frequency to click in to do what they're supposed to do. But not until then does that happen. The frequency of the planet needs to raise to a position. So that was my job. And that's my job right now. That's what I'm doing right now. Raise the frequency of the planet to, we have enough people who can understand this, where it clicks into the consciousness. Then we can have these things happening and people can understand what's really going on. You see what I'm saying? So it clearly shows in this artifact what's happening and why Shiroko is here, or so-called 3-Eye Atlas.
But if it's been here so many times, shouldn't we already know as a collective what it is?
It's not for everybody to know because there's only going to be 144,000 people left on the planet. So we're going down to 144,000 people. The new root race is being selected right now. It's already been selected. So.
Oh, wow. So that means,
8 billion people will be lost here. Yes. Judgment and tribulation is upon this planet. As you can see here.
Well, that's scary.
Yes. It's a fact, though. It's a fact. I just showed you the timeline, too. I showed you Cheeto dust, and Cheeto dust is in here in this cloud right here, too. Let me zoom in for you. Let me show you that he's right there, too. Look. You see one eye. This eye's closed. 2 nostrils. His mouth is right here, surprised that he sees that we get activated. You can see the sideburns right here and his loopy-swoopy hair right there. Cheeto dust. He watches us get activated. This happens right in front of him. And then he doesn't make it. He's like right shortly after that, he's out of here. All of them. He gonna walk right into this. They're doing it. Yeah.
My daughter has told me that she had a dream of like everything being on fire and all that stuff, and she woke up pretty scared. And
well, I'll tell you what. You do this. You go and you go get your fruits and flowers offerings done. Do your fruits and flowers offerings, and then you talk to the sun. He's a real being. He's a real being. You can clearly see that he's not just something up there. He's right there. He was sleeping in the corner. They was blocking him up. You can see that that's our father. You see, they use this Jeebus character. That's why he was always in all the pictures. He got the sun, but he's blocking the sun. He's in front of the sun. Mush him out the way. Start talking to the sun. Go do some fruits and flowers offerings. You know what they are?
no,
You ever did communion?
no.
Communion is Babylonian blood magic. And that's how they manifested their destiny in the Americas. Acting like they're drinking someone's blood and eating their body. That's Babylonian blood magic. And that's how they manifest destiny. See?
Wow.
The age-old Cain and Abel story. You see? You need to do fruits and flowers offerings. Solar offerings. I'll show you what they look like. I'll show you.
Divine honors to my ancestors, those whose struggles shaped my road. Divine honors to my mother and her lineage, my grandfather and his lineage. Divine honors to my brother, my aunties, uncles, and cousins, keepers of memory and guardians of our line. Ancestors unknown.
I'm going to show you. You can be big or small. They don't have to be.
We don't.
You see with your shoes off.
Okay.
I hate iPhone. iPhones suck. Androids are better. My Droid never does that.
Do you have to say something specific?
I'll show you. I'll show you. I just want to show you some of the examples. That's why the sun turned blue like that, because we've been doing this for years all around the globe. Now, like all of these things that I've translated and showed everybody around the globe are starting to happen in the reality. And now everybody's starting to get scary and trying to wonder why, like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like, and I get it, but you have to talk to the sun and the earth. They are real beings. That's our mother and our father. Y'all need to get back to it, because if you don't, you're not going to be here. It's only a certain amount of people going to be here anyway. Is that true? I don't know. These are fruits and flowers offering. We say divine honors to the universe, divine honors to the sun, divine honors to our ancestors, divine honors to our beautiful planet and our ancestral lands. Tom Mary, the Americas. I'll show you.
Divine honors to the universe.
You see how they had the little Saturn being in the joint and he had his hand out too, because they're the ones who helped them do all of this. You see? So it shows that they use the dark magic to call the Saturn beings. We use the light magic, which is the fruits and flowers offering, to call our ancestors. Now you see Shiroko here, and that's it. They lose and we win. Simple.
You just called for a sweet treat, and that was today.
Rain, hail, sleet, or snow. We on go. Don't even matter.
Definitely do that.
Relied on edible arrangements for events.
Yeah, exactly. Look.
Their chocolate dip fruit is always so fresh, and the next day or so.
Make sure your shoes is off.
Reliable. Okay. Their snacks are living better than 10 out of 10. Highly recommend, as always.
Try to save yourself. Be in here. Be in here. Try to connect back to the planet. You know? Talk to some of the Jaguar people that's in here. You see them, they got the stuff on the joints. You'll know who they are. They got the things on here. You'll see, talk to them. Get in, talk to them, and they'll
See any Jaguar, I might send him a message.
all right, cool.
Thank you so much.
Yep. There we go. That's what I'm saying, man. Study wrong, study long, you can study wrong. If I was you, I wouldn't be thinking about nothing. I would be going over to the nearest place where I could get fruits and flowers right now by the sundown. That's what I would be doing. Straight up. I would be going to do that right now if I was you. You're not going to realize how important and what the gravity of what I just told you until it all happens, because it's all going to happen in one day too. Yes. But we're going to have a period of tribulation, first judgment and tribulation. Then it's going to go straight clip douche after that. So we're leaving. Me and my people are going to the city of light, the city of the sun. So, James Mack, what up, big dog?
So you say go do it right now, but if it's raining? Oh, you said rain, sleet, or snow. You did. You did. You said rain, sleet, or snow.
Let me explain something. When you stop feeling the raindrops on your skin, that means you're dead.
Right.
So go have a human experience.
Already.
Straight up.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask right quick.
You know what I mean? I mean, you're not here.
Sleet or snow, baby.
You're not going to melt. You've been out in the rain before, and you've been out in the snow. You've been out in everything else for less reasons.
Right.
This reason is an important reason to be out there. You got a real reason to be out there. So get on out there.
Man, thank you, bro.
Yep. I appreciate you. I mean, it's not like I haven't done it. Y'all certainly have many times.
Hey, you know what, man? I find myself talking to the sun, though.
As you should. He gonna answer you too.
I really do.
Answers. Gonna give you confirmations.
I find myself talking to the sun and staring at it a lot. Like the rays don't hurt my eyes like it do for other people, I guess. But I can just stare at the sun with normal eyes.
I'll tell you one thing about the sun. He's not like other people. He's not gonna let you down. He never in the earth. They never gonna let you down. They not, and you're gonna see that. You're gonna see that. They're not gonna let you down. You'll see, and you're gonna see that. That's where you should have been getting the answers from the rip. How you think I know all the stuff I know? You think a human taught me that? No. That's the sun knowledge. You can't get it from nowhere else but the sun. Period.
Thank you again, man. Y'all have a good day, brother. But thank you, man.
You too.
Enlightening.
Oh, yes. I mean, this is just the stuff I can show you, obviously. I always try to let you know I can't show you everything because we're so close to these things that I don't want to affect what happens. Because I can show you the future. I can show you what happens to all of them. I don't want them getting away. You're not wiggling away from this. That's it. And we good. We good. And that's good. That's good. You don't need to know all that other stuff. Some of the people in here do know those things, but we had to stop talking about it a couple of weeks ago because we had the deadline. We had the cutoff date, and it was over.
All right. Thanks for having me up again, man.
Appreciate you. I'm about to get up out of here myself. About to go get
already. Later, man.
Appreciate you, big dog. Let me order it up, matter of fact. Hungry bug. I'm hungry over here. If you got any other questions, you're welcome to come up here, man. Fine dropping guest. Who's a man who drop and she as a guest? No. No. Or if I got blocked. For what? It ain't good to get blocked right now. For the people who grandstand all that, look, just chill out. Stay chill. I blocked you, Da Vinci. I told the people, and I said why I blocked you. Because I didn't know that you was practicing those programs. If you want to have the call, I'll tell you. You can come up here right now. I'll tell you why I blocked you. You lack the balance to be an Atlantean or see the light cycle. You're out dating in front and women. You think that you can come to the light cycle? Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you the question. I'm gonna ask you a question, Da Vinci. You think that you can come to the light cycle and date women?
Oh, I didn't know it was a gender thing on that.
Well, I'm asking you a question. So you think so basically, if you came to the light cycle, you would want to have a girlfriend, right? Because we're going down to 144,000 people. You need to understand what's happening right now. You see? So you're telling me you think that you should be able to come to the lights, from the dark cycle to the light cycle, and not have children or nothing. So when you pass away, that's just you just got to see the light cycle. That's very selfish. You know that, right?
I didn't know it was rules to it. I didn't know that.
What? You didn't know there was rules to it?
I didn't know it was like a religion.
So you think? Let me ask you a question. You're telling me
I didn't know it was like that.
You come into the light cycle and have a girlfriend. You take another girl that's not having. I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you the question. I'm asking you the question, though. I'm asking you the question because you're gonna want a girlfriend when you get in there because you're practicing. When I told everybody you ain't supposed to even be thinking about that right now, but you think that you supposed to come into the light cycle and not have no light cycle babies when the earth done went down.
I never said I wouldn't have a baby, but okay.
You better go figure that out. I'm gonna tell you right now, you won't have a chance to even see anything that looks like a light cycle if you don't stop every single solitary thing you're doing. Right now.
Okay.
That's a fact. That's a goddamn fact. Yeah. Yes, because we don't play that in no Atlantean consciousness. You didn't know there was rules to it. Scram. You know how much sacrifice and things I had to do to come to do this? To even be in it? What? Yeah, no, you can get up out of there. And everybody that's her ideologies can go with her. This ain't no hunky-dory play game. Are you out of your mind? You think that I would give that position to you, a person who's not even fit to have no babies or none of that, and don't want a girlfriend to take somebody else that's not going to have no babies, as the two Atlantean priestess that come into the light cycle? Are you out of your goddamn mind? We're going to need you having all kinds of babies. We ain't going to need you be talking about, no, I need a girlfriend. Tell you that right now. Or a boyfriend or any of that. For the dudes out there that's zest monsters that think they're gonna get into the what? You see me with the device in my hand doing that to your face, right? Yeah. I pressed it against your face. Means you're not coming. No. You know that spirit happens when the fall of the consciousness happens. You think I'm bringing it into the beginning? Well, are you out of your mind? You lack the balance. I don't have no problem telling you to your face.